Starfield. What is it? I'm not sure it has an identity. I think that's the biggest problem. It does a lot of different things, but does them all fairly poorly. It's truly a joker of all genres, but a master of none. In every genre where it dips its toe in, it's the worst at it. Space exploration, you have No Man's Sky, Elite Dangerous, Star Citizen. Hell, even Mass Effect 1 does a better job. In Mass Effect 1, at least after the loading screen, you got a vehicle. It handled like a bouncy castle on wheels, but hey, it was still a car. In the RPG space, so many to choose from. Mass Effect 1, 2, or 3, Rage 1, Rage 2. I still think those are a better RPG than Starfield. In my 10 hours of playtime, I felt every hour. I think the biggest cardinal sin that Starfield breaks is it can't be boring. It can be janky, which you expect from a Bethesda game. It can be buggy, but just don't be boring. And that's what Starfield is. It's boring. Near the end of my 10-hour tenure on this game, it made me dread playing it. I would rather watch my favorite football team, the New York Giants, lose to their arch rival, the Dallas Cowboys 40-0, than play another hour of this shit show. I was just bored. I'd put it off. I'd do anything. I'd read a book over play this game. And that's tough for me to say because I love Bethesda games. I really enjoyed the Elder Scrolls, Fallouts. They've made so many iconic games over the years. Believe me when I say this, I wanted to love this game so much. I desperately wanted to hop into another Mass Effect or even a New Vegas in space. But what I got was the story equivalent of Rage 2, the combat of Fallout, and the space exploration of Mass Effect, minus the bouncy castle with wheels. I could not get into this game. I was completely bored after the tutorial. The main characters were extremely bland. None of them really stood out. There was no Garrus or Rex, or even a Joshua Graham. No one stood out. I can't name you a line or a name that stands out to me. I couldn't feel part of this world, be it the loading screens, the cardboard characters, the boring, nonsensical quest lines, the lack of player agency or quest resolution. It felt very much on rails to the world's shittiest amusement park ride. The planet exploration has got to be like the worst I've played in the last 10 years of gaming. I'd rather have no exploration than this. It feels like it was copy and pasted from Mass Effect 1 down to the shitty map and the surveying, and the copy and pasted building and interiors. 2023 for space exploration, especially since the graphics are so mid, could you not figure out a way to hide a loading screen like No Man's Sky does when you're flying through the atmosphere, especially the barren wastelands that make up 90% of the planets? I could understand loading screens for the bigger centers, but a loading screen for 1% of a barren planet surface with rocks, trees, and maybe a couple structures, it boggles the frickin' mind. It sucked in 2007, it still sucks now. Can you still classify this as an RPG? It has as much RPG depth as a Modern Warfare, with this bullshit perk setup. No individual stats or strength or constitution or dex. You have no meaningful choice. You just go with the flow. You do whatever. You don't blaze your own path. You follow directions constantly. Feels like this game got infected by the garbage Fallout 76 system of perks. At least this time you don't have to collect those stupid cards. This combat feels horrible compared to other games in the third or first person genres. Cyberpunk, GTA, Mass Effect 2 or 3, they all feel better. Besides Mass Effect 1, if you're not including the Legendary Edition. Why do I keep on bringing up Mass Effect? Feels very much like it tries to be Mass Effect, minus the story, and with way more filler. Ship-to-ship combat was a nice addition, but other than that, there's nothing in here that Mass Effect already didn't do, but much better. So what is it? It feels like Starfield, Mass Effect Andromeda, but with more filler. Well, these are just my thoughts. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Please leave a like, and please subscribe to the channel. Y'all have a great day. God bless. Oh, and P.S., this game was so boring it took me a month to make. Not because it's a long video. It's because I dreaded every second of it. I dreaded playing it. I dreaded recording the audio. And I'm dreading editing this thing. It is possibly the most boring thing I have ever played. Anyways, this is me signing off. Have a great day.